To help you in your sales effort to land more SEO clients, we have an SEO audit report available to you. Now, whether or not the client or the business that you're pitching or want to get in front of has local or national clientele themselves, it really doesn't matter because the SEO audit report will cover both. So we will take a look at the SEO audit report in detail, but first I'll just show you what the whole process looks like. So to be able to run an SEO audit report, you can put a widget on your website so that anyone that comes to your website could fill out a short form to get an SEO audit report. A lot of people like to put this on a landing page and call it, whatever. Your free audit report worth $300 with a free consultation maybe. Fill this out, get the report sent to you, and we'll follow up with a phone call to go over the report. You can really spin it however you want, but the important thing that you know is that you can get a widget code put on your website so that the report can be ran right off of your website, and it's part of the dashboard. You don't have to pay for it. So what does the code look like? Well, just come in, hit get widget code. And again, this is from pre-sale, drop down to SEO audit reports. Come in, hit get widget code, and it will bring you into here and it will generate your custom widget code specifically for your account. Now, you'll hit copy widget code and you can send this to your web designer to put on your site. You can design what the form looks like if you wanted to, or you could just copy and paste this onto your site. From here, you'll see, just if I was going to show you what the form looked like in an HTML viewer, here's what the form looks like over here. Name, name of my business, website, best phone number, client's email address, and whether they have local or national clients, and click to get the website audit. And that's your form. It can be put anywhere on your website. So that's if you want to put it on your site. Once the audit form is filled out, whether it's from the widget on your website or not, you're going to be notified by email that a request for the report has been completed, and it will be logged inside of here. The date, the website URL, and you can come in and view the report. You can also print the report or download it as PDF. Of course, you can come in and click to create your own report and enter in the client's information and generate a report. And once it's done, you should have a fantastic report generated so that you can go over it with your prospect or lead. And really, it's a sales audit. It's to help you close the client on marketing services. So the difference between a national SEO audit and a local SEO audit, really, for the most part, local's going to include an analysis of their local directories and an analysis on their local reviews as well. A national wouldn't have that. That's the primary difference. So with that being said, let's click to look at a local report and go over how this would allow you to help you to close a local SEO client and also close them on other marketing services. So we start out by giving them a score of X amount out of 100, broken up between on-page, mobile-friendly website, keyword rankings, off-page optimization, visibility, local directories, reviews, social, and competitor analysis as well. So, they're not going to understand all the different breakdowns, but what they can understand is a score of 70 out of 100. And the breakdown in different categories of scores to see how they stack up. We start with on page. Now, of course, the client's not going to understand what a lot of these mean, but they'll understand how many high priority, medium, and low priority problems that they have. And of course, this wraps in and helps you in the sales process because you'd be able to talk to the client about why they need to fix their high priority or medium priority problems. And of course, an SEO campaign is going to fix that for them. Breaking down on-page optimization even more specifically, what is wrong or right with their on-page optimization. Again, sometimes just talking to them about analyze information helps you to build trust through earning their confidence, which allows closing them a lot easier if they trust you. Number of pages indexed in Google. Of course, if they don't have very many pages indexed in Google, it could be a problem. Maybe their sitemap's not uploaded. Maybe they got a robots text issue. They have SSL on their site or not. Mobile friendly test. That's important if their site's not mobile friendly. And maybe they would like a separate web design quote to fix their website mobile responsiveness. And of course, for their own reading and for your briefing, we give reasons why mobile friendliness is so important. And then we break down their keyword rankings. We're giving their keyword rankings and a score of however many out of 10. So we break down their top keywords because we want to be able to show them, hey, these are the keywords that are getting the most traffic for you, and this is where you're ranking for them. This is how much traffic there is, and this is where you rank in Google and Yahoo, and Yahoo's also the same as Bing results, right? So if they're don't have a presence for the top 10 keywords, if they're not ranking for the top 10 keywords, then of course that makes selling them on Needing SEO a lot easier. Also, to wrap in, if you're interested in also upselling them on a PPC campaign, letting them know what is the PPC competition for those keywords. And then we also break down pay-per-click. What kind of opportunity is there in pay-per-click? Which competitors of theirs are currently running PPC campaigns? What do those ads look like? What's the recommended budget that they would spend in PPC? Expected monthly clicks, and even how much would go towards content versus search versus remarketing in terms of paid advertising budget allocation. Breakdown on site security. Again, might not be a big issue if everything's good, but it helps to build trust through confidence, letting them know you're doing a security check for them. And then an overview on their off-page optimization. So keep in mind, even for Google My Business listing, on-page and off-page to a website is a ranking factor, even inside of the Google Snack Pack or the Google Business listings. So it helps to give an off-page optimization analysis. We give a description of every category we're breaking down, and we give them a rating of X amount out of a total, so it's easier to understand where they rank. And then we also break down their visibility. Visibility based on how many their presence across search engines, local directories, review, and social sites. Again, this isn't breaking down every single directory, but at least it's a talking point. How many total search engines, directories, review sites, and social sites are they found in versus how many they should be found in? Of course, if it's not a good score, the local SEO campaign would certainly help to fix that. And since the ability to solicit reviews through email and text, track that process, track that feedback, and track reviews across different review sites, publish your reviews to social media, and respond to reviews is all built into the platform, why not give a review breakdown on their star rating versus industry average and show them some of their reviews? And you would let them know that, yes, working on their reputation would be part of a local SEO campaign because that dashboard capability and the reputation suite comes with a local SEO campaign. Also, a breakdown of their social engagement. And the higher local SEO campaigns, the larger ones, do include social media publishing and some additional management. So if you would also like to upsell the client into social media management, we break that down on a scoring system as well. And then competitor metrics, getting into a bit more advanced analysis, but being able to compare them to their top 3 competitors on backlink analysis is helpful based on domain authority, page authority, and specific linking profile specific, such as link juice passing links, do follow versus no follow links, link saturation, Moz metrics, Ahrefs, which you don't have to go over with the client. You could just let them know this is the analysis, this is how you track it. If you're not familiar with Moz metrics, domain authority, or Ahrefs, referring domains or referring IPs, you can Google it and look into it. This whole section here is really for advanced SEO analysis and likely is something that for the average client, you may want to skip. However, if you're sitting down with someone that's really educated in SEO, maybe you're doing a quote or talking to a prospect that happens to be a bigger company, maybe they have an in-house marketing director and they want to talk to you about what you can do for them in marketing, yeah, you probably want to be able to go over this section with them. So that concludes the local SEO audit. Again, this can be ran off of your website, and it's a great tool to allow you to sit down and have an educated conversation with a client about their website, their visibility rating, what's right with their website, what's wrong with their website, what's right with their online presence, what's wrong, an additional reporting segment to help upsell them into PPC or social media management, as well as a bonus analysis on reputation, because that portion of the dashboard is offered for free when you run a local SEO campaign. So hopefully this SEO audit overview gives you confidence in helping you to close more clients, knowing that you have the tools that you need to run as many audits as you want so that you're set up to go over a well-educated report with your client or prospect and help to transition them into being a paying client.